Hello everyone, I have started a new series on Python. From this series, you will be able to gain more knowledge on Python such that it will be easy for you to do a program in Python. Let's start with the first lecture. This lecture is about the basics of Python which we need to know. So there are totally four different popular Python implementations. First is CPython, second is PyPy, third is JPython, fourth is IronPython. CPython is implemented using C program. PyPy is implemented using R Python. JPython is implemented using Java and IronPython is implemented using C Sharp. So let's look upon identifiers and keywords. Python is a case sensitive language which we need to keep in mind during writing a code. There are totally three rules for creating an identifier. The rules are: first one, starts with an alphabet or an underscore. Second rule is that keyword cannot be an identifier. Third rule is that all keywords are in lowercase. Totally in Python there are 33 keywords. Let's look about the comments, indentation and multilining. Comment helps a person to easily understand what his or her code means. I have given a small example for comment, that is hashtag add a equal to b plus c. In this I am representing that I am adding b plus c. So this is a comment statement. Multi-line comments. When you feel that the comment is more than one line or if it is more than a word or a sentence, then you can use multi-line comments. So hi, this is Roy. So this is a multi-line comment which I am used, which comes under these two quotes. Indentation. Indentation plays a very important role in Python. If the indentation is not done properly, it throws error and sometimes it becomes difficult for us to rectify it. So I have given you two examples, a equal to 10, b equal to 23. Here the indentation is not done properly. If you run the program, it will throw an error. Second example, a equal to 10, b equal to 23. Here the indentation is done properly, so if we run, it won't throw an error. Statements are long, then we can use multi-lining. For an example, it's total equal to chemistry plus physics plus Dutch. If I feel that if I include math in this line, it will exceed the limit. So I'm using this slash symbol and I'm exceeding this. So multi-lining command simplifies the things that we are adding or the things which we are using. So let's look upon the built-in types in Python. So there are totally three built-in types, that is basic type, container type, user-defined type. Basic type is of int, float, complex, bool and string. Container type consists of list, tuple, dictionary and set. And user-defined type consists of classes. Abbreviate and see what and all are int, float, complex and bool. Int consists of integer numbers. Float consists of decimal numbers and complex completes with a real number and an imaginary number. The basic arithmetic operations supported in Python are addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and mod. Now we'll be discussing about the compound assignment operations. Few of the compound assignment operations are plus equal to, minus equal to, star equal to, division equal to, star star equal to, and slash slash equal to. Now we'll be discussing two examples such that it will be easy for you to interrelate with others. A star star equal to 3. This indicates that A equal to A star 3. A plus equal to 2, that indicates A equal to A plus 2. So these are the two basic examples I have explained to you about compound assignment operations. The same way you can relate with the above given examples. It simplifies the number of codes. That's the biggest advantage of compound assignment operations. Let's discuss about the type conversions. Int float slash numeric string. This indicates that from float, numeric string is converted to int. Second example, float of int. This indicates that we are converting int to float. This is a basic example of type conversion. The basic built-in mathematical functions we are supported in Python are absolute abs of x, power x comma y. This indicates that this gives power x of y. This gives a result that x to the power of y. Minimum x of y. This gives us the minimum value between the two x and y. Binary of x converts the given value into binary equivalent. Generally, binary function have sophisticated arithmetic operations such as log of x, square root of x, factorial, and round. So these are the basic library functions which we will be discussing today. Log of x gives us a log value, square root of x gives us a square root value, factorial gives us a factorial. Round function rounds to a specific number. Few of the trigonometric functions which are supported are sine of x, cos of x, and tan of x. So these are the basic things which we need to know about Python. So let's run a program for a clear understanding. This is a basic program to perform the basic arithmetic operations found in Python. So here in this number one, I'll be getting the input of first number, number two the second number, and I'll be adding, and that will be stored in sum. Sum equal to float num plus float num of 2, and I'll be subtracting, which will be stored in minimum. I'll be multiplying, which will be stored in mul, and finally I'll be dividing, which will be stored in div. So I'll be displaying the sum which I get, that is sum of 0 and 1 is 2. Here bracket 0 indicates number 1, that is the number 1 which I'll be getting from the user, that is the first number. And bracket of 1 indicates the number 2, that is the second number, and bracket of 2 indicates the sum. The same way I'll be displaying the sum, subtraction, multiplication and division that I get. So let's run this program for a clear understanding. Let's consider that first number I am entering is 4, second number I am entering is 2. So the sum of 4 and 2 is 6. When I subtract 4 from 2, it is 2, and multiplication of 4 and 2 is 8, and division of 4 and 2 is 2. This is a basic program to clearly explain the basic arithmetic operations which are supported in Python. So let's have an overview of what I have taught you today. Different popular implementation in Python, that are CPython, PyPy, JPython, and IronPython. Identifiers and keywords. The rules for creating an identifiers were discussed. Multi-line comments, and indentations. We also discussed built-in types in Python. There are totally three built-in types: basic type, container type, and user-defined. Arithmetic operations supported in Python, compound assignment operations, type conversion, and built-in mathematical functions, library functions. So these are the basic concepts which we discussed today. We also run a program to clearly understand what we have learned today. I hope this lecture will be helpful for you. So we'll meet you with another lecture. The next today's lecture will be helpful for you. Today we discussed about the basic concepts in Python, and we also run a program. So we'll meet you with the next topic. The next topic we should be discussing is strings in Python. So thank you.